Good evening again, lovely YouTubey people. I'm at vdjomb and I'm back as promised to continue my first play of a game I started earlier today, and if I can find where it is on my phone I should hopefully be able to get it up and running. So it's Super Massive Games and it's Hidden Agenda. So for those that don't know, they're the people that made Until Dawn. And it is very similar. It's kind of a pick your own adventure, butterfly effect type story. It's nice. So if I join the game, just put my name on. You can play it with multiple people, but I'm flying solo for my first time with it. So I'm in control, so I can move up. And I should be able to continue, and hopefully it should continue my story from where we left off earlier. So I'm just using my thumb to move to story mode. So let's see if it is going to start me from the end of chapter 1. Whether it'll give us the recap. If not, I might pause it and go through what decisions I made, just for those that didn't.
This isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
Okay, so it's literally showing the last scene, so that must have been the last point it's saved. So we'll get the recap then.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
So we might as well continue straight away. Strange place to actually put the save point there. Because I had thought it had saved after this. So Becky arrested Finn and saved the hostage. Becky and her partner were promoted into homicide under Sergeant Riggs. Felicity took Finn's story to Judge Van Stern. She met him at the court that same day. Judge Van Stern refused to release Finn into police custody, understandably so, because his story's a bit shaky. Becky and Felicity went over the files together. Becky told Felicity about her feud with Calvary, who was a tool. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene, but then didn't pick it up or anything, which was really weird. Becky had an alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. And that's it, so let's continue. On to part 2.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
Hidden Agenda.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
Excuse me, Sergeant. What's the latest on the witness? The call girl?
We got an APB out, and one for this Adam Jones, too. I'll keep you updated. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a Trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the Trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. Detective Marnie, I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old Trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
That head turn looks disturbing. You want me to dig through paperwork? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Might as well be cool.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
You're not supposed to speak ill of the dead.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks, no matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking. Let you know if we find anything.
Well, that was abrupt.
So I've been going over it in my head.
What?
You needed an alibi for me at the crime scene. Do you really believe that I had something to do with this?
Becky.
I asked you a question.
Will you let me through, please?
I'm your partner. We have to be honest with each other.
Honest? Fine. Here's honest. Everybody knows about this beef between you and Calvary. Some of these guys, they don't think you're all there. You've got to start watching out for yourself.
Tom, you're accusing me of murdering a fellow officer.
You had motive. I'm just doing my job.
You're my partner, Tom.
How can I forget?
We're supposed to be on the same side here.
I'm not on your side because I'm your partner. I'm on your side because I'm your friend. And you got more around here than you realize. Why do you think Riggs put you on case review?
He just wants me out of the way.
Maybe. Or maybe he thinks you'll actually find something.
Ooh. Look at her.
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the Trapper. How can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
Let's investigate the
Back
first
to the
victim.
beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband. Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
Oh, okay. So we're going to bounce back to that as a... Is that going to be the chapter then? Going through the previous case. God, that looks like the house from...
Yes?
Miss Johnson?
What do you want?
bonus content on Heavy Rain.
I'd like to speak to you about your husband.
What are you, a cop? I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a detective. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about your husband.
Yeah? Where was y'all when I called at 2 in the morning to get him to stop hitting me? Where was the cops then? Now you got a lot of questions for me. Maybe now I ain't got time for you. All right. You gonna tell me exactly what it is you want to know?
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your husband treated you like that. Sounds like he had it coming one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another. That all you wanted?
I'd like to know if, your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up a bit?
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I say that's him. Well, thank you for your time, Miss Johnson.
Well, that was too easy. Uh-oh. Oh, I made it this time. Didn't think I'd made that one.
Hey! Hey! You wanna show yourself? Huh? What the hell do you want?
This is 609. In pursuit of an unknown suspect. Average height. Dark hoodie.
Well, that was interesting.
If these killings are connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage.
Just gonna go and find the secret
any
room.
reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
Take the padlock with you because someone could lock you in, you dumb bin. I'll lock it back on the door. Photos. Yay, all three found again. That's awesome. Strange quote which I can't read.
hello, ladies. Looks like Father Rominsky was a regular customer. Fits the pattern.
Whoa.
Evening?
Hey, how's it going? Anything at Las Palmas?
Finn was telling the truth. I found Rominsky's playroom.
Interesting.
Nothing fun about it. And it seems like the father had a thing for call girls.
Same as Calvary.
Plot thickens. All right, headed back.
Isn't that place technically a crime scene now? Shouldn't someone have been over there to investigate it? And I thought that would have been standard procedure. If there's suspicion that that room's been used for child abuse, to be doing something there to check it out. Not just wandering off.
Orderly at Las Palmas. In and out of the 3rd Precinct lockup for years, but known for his uncanny ability to avoid doing any real time. Seems likely that he knew people on the inside. If the 3rd Precinct cops were the trapper's targets, well, he connects both worlds. His brother, Vernon LeMay, works in sanitation downtown. I'm gonna pay him a visit.
Is it Laurie? Is that what her name is in Green Arrow?
Like to have a little chat. This is 609 in pursuit of suspect. Party made foot bail.
Stay back. Back!
Drop your weapon. Drop your weapon now!
No. You just stay back.
Hey, I only want to talk. Please. You're not in any trouble. I just want to talk.
Please, sister. I'm not stupid.
Time's up, asshole. No!
God damn.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say.
I can and will be used against me, yeah. I've heard that before, lady.
Well, she saved him and didn't shoot him. He didn't shoot her.
Ain't looking too good right now, Vernon. I guess low-life numbskull just runs in the family, huh?
What?
Quit dicking me around. This is about your brother. Adam Jones.
Ah,
What can you tell me?
Bro mentioned him once or twice. Said no matter how much he wailed on him, the kid would just look back at him with these big old dead eyes. Just taking it. Bro could do whatever he wanted, no matter how much the bastards complained. Cops weren't gonna touch their golden goose.
Why is that?
You know what? I think my mouth just got tired. I think it's time for my lawyer. I know my rights.
Elaborate.
Want me to spell it out? You supplied. For everyone. Yeah, you gonna send me up the river? You better make a hell of a lot of extra room.
Why is that?
Because I'm taking half the police department with me.
Get this piece of shit out of here.
Well, I don't think he's making it back to the police station.
This stuff about LeMay and the guys in the 3rd precinct, is that what you were dealing with back then?
Teller was the ringleader over there. Kept his cards close to the chest. But I knew something was up. That's why I left.
You have to tell someone about this.
No reason to dig up the dead just to drag them through the mud.
Yeah, I gotta keep that blue nice and clean, huh?
We have bigger fish now, Tom.
Detective Marnie?
On my way to see Simon Hillary.
At his house? After hours?
Yeah. I'm really starting to think there's a connection here with the prostitutes and the trapper killings. Hillary might have some forensic evidence we've overlooked.
Go easy on him, alright? He's pretty shook up from the fireworks this morning.
It's just a few questions. It's no big deal.
Detective Marnie. Hello.
I'm sorry to bother you at home.
Please. Come in. I can't believe how close I was to I can't even say it yet.
You got lucky.
You're telling me. Just another split second and... My God.
You examined the trapper's rigs last time. How did this match up? Same guy?
Yes. I do believe it's the same trapper.
How can you tell?
Well, the rigging in his nose. I mean, the only way to describe it would be artful. Masterful, even.
Do you remember Las Palmas?
The orphanage, the case from a few years ago. Unspeakable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing some digging. The father there, Rominsky, seems to have a thing for the ladies of the night, which is starting to feel just like the Calvary case. And Walsh, the Undertaker. Hooker, same thing. Night of his death. That's just too many hookers to be a coincidence.
Huh?
Unless every single man in this town is a John.
Well.
I'm working on a new theory. It's just a sketch, but I think you can help me.
All right.
Was there anything you found that might point to the killer being a woman?
Well, there was trace evidence. Yes, it's possible, certainly.
Is that data still available?
Of course, the records were archived when Finn confessed.
Are you all right?
Sorry? It's this morning. I'm still a little shaken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know, something's fishy. It's like we've got all these tiny little puzzle pieces, but the picture on the box makes no sense. Feeling like there's a lot more to this than just Jonathan Finn, you know?
I'm not sure I do, Detective.
And now, the Calvary murder, maybe Finn's still a part of it, but what if someone else is pulling the strings?
Suddenly feeling very unsafe again.
Finn's Adam Jones apparently survived the orphanage fire. Worked for the Undertaker, Trapper's first Vic. The widow even identified him from a picture.
I'm sorry, I am still feeling very foggy after the explosion.
Anyone else getting Dexter vibes from that guy?
Sorry, just a moment. I'll get that all cleaned up. My apologies. I'm still a little scattered.
Don't worry about it. Here, let me help you. All right. I've taken up way too much of your time.
It's no bother. Really.
Oh, I know that you didn't get to finish your evaluation at the crime scene. Is there anything that you may have missed?
Well, I don't think so, but this was no typical attack. Whoever Calvary was with, he probably knew them.
Thank you for your time.
Do you think him and the journalist are in on it? Not journalist, DA? Not getting great vibes from him. But I kind of think you're not meant to.
Okay, that was odd. Simon basically freaked out. And that hoodie. Was he following me at the widow's house? My gut says that he's mixed up with this somehow. Time to do some digging.
Just gonna look into Simon. It's not the same person. Bum bum bum. Seems to be taking her an hour to get to everywhere. We're going to be looking for more clues. What do you think?
8:23 p.m. Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder.
Is she going to find the camera?
Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
Oh yeah.
Bloody mess. Marks spread outward on the headboard from the origin of the blast. Explosion was highly directional. If Simon did know about the bomb, it's possible he could have avoided serious injury. Forensics confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun. Why? Hey. Now what is that? Son of a bitch. Gotcha. Okay, now this is just... Huh. Okay, now who's this? Oh my god. That's from the Widows. Dollars to donuts, that's the same hoodie I saw drying over Simon's washing machine. Shit.
He works in forensics. Why would he be
Well, I
stupid
never
enough
thought
to
I'd
keep
say
the
this, but
same
thank
hoodie?
God, Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
They were very clumsy lines.
Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Felicity Graves.
Calling Felicity Graves.
Hey, Felicity?
Hi, Becky, what's up?
Can you meet up? I want to go over some evidence.
Yeah, of course. Temple Bar?
Great.
Okay, that's the end of part 2. Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
What time are we on? Ooh. Shall I push on and play the third part? Yeah, why not? Judge Valentine refused to release Finn into police custody. Jonathan remains in death row. Becky disturbed it on camera at the crime scene. The camera contains secret footage of Calvary's murder. Becky apprehended Vernon after he ran away. Vernon revealed his brother's links to corrupt cops. Undertaker's widow said husband regularly used prostitutes. Chaplin used prostitutes too. She decided to check. This was Simon Hillary. Becky had a good look at the figure following her. Becky saw the same tracksuit as Simon's. Becky discovered that Simon and Hillary had been following her. Digging into his background, she learned his identity. He'd stolen his identity. Right, on to part 3.
And now, part 3 of Hidden Agenda.
The guy on that video? In the hoodie? Same guy I chased earlier.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Alright, so this hooker, she's working with the trapper. Why? She lures them and kills them and he sets up the trap?
The thing that I'm stuck on... Where did the hooker go? She goes into the bathroom and the hoodie guy comes out. I did some digging on Simon Hillary.
What do you mean?
I kinda took a peek at his personnel file.
Took a what?
Then I found his high school yearbook online.
Becky, are you sure that's a good idea right now?
Sometimes you gotta break a few eggs.
What'd you find?
I found Simon Hillary.
So?
That's Simon Hillary.
Wait, are you saying our Simon is not the Simon?
What if he stole this guy's identity?
But how?
The timeline fits. They'd be about the same age. And look, you can see a resemblance. Adam supposedly died in the fire, then pretty soon after, Simon Hillary starts his training. He's been following me since the briefing.
Simon? Or Adam, I guess?
Yeah. He knew I'd be looking into old cases, and that with enough digging, they'd lead me right to him.
Damn it. I'm not sure if there's enough here yet for a warrant.
I know, but I can get this guy. We can get this guy. With your help.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just lay it all out first.
Thanks. When Calvary was investigating the Trapper 5 years ago, he had one big blind spot. Prostitutes. The first target, the Undertaker. Met with a hooker the night he was killed. Father Rominsky had a thing for hookers. And now Calvary is killed by a hooker. At least someone dressed like one. If it is Simon, maybe he's using a hooker to lure his targets into a premeditated murder site. Or maybe there's something we're missing. I don't even know what to think anymore. I feel like everyone's out to get me.
Don't worry, Detective. You're safe with me.
Uh-oh.
I'll cheers to that. Simon knew Jonathan Finn started talking, and then he killed Calvary because he knew everyone would immediately suspect me. Throw them all right off the scent. Christ. He's been right in front of our face this whole time. What? Felicity, what?
Well, a search warrant for Simon's house is out of the question. But there is another way.
Like?
He knows you, so you could call him up for a drink, and while he's out here and you've got your eyes on him...
Seriously? You want to break into his house?
Well...
Felicity, that's illegal.
But we'd know for sure.
Won't be admissible.
Felicity, I don't think either of us should be getting in that kind of trouble. There has to be another way.
My advice? Sleep on it. Take all this to Sergeant in the morning.
All right. See ya.
Bit like Until Dawn, there's still some weird graphical, like, jump points and bugs. Like that hair getting up out of a seat was a bit meh. Oh dear. Silly gal. Whoa.
Hey, Lana.
Check your email now.
What Oh.
Whoever did this makes a compelling argument Marnie killed Calvary. Well, more than just Calvary. Play the audio.
Cannot believe the mouth on this Marnie chick. We gotta be careful, or she'll blow this whole operation.
What'd she say?
Threatened me. Us. All of us.
She's out of control.
Someone's been holding on to that for years. Did you recognize the voices?
No. Should I?
It's been confirmed. They're two of the officers killed by the Trapper.
Look, Marnie's been weird, and yeah, she had motive.
And?
She didn't have opportunity.
How do you know?
She was with me the night that Calvary died. I mean, if she didn't, it'd be one hell of a trick.
True that. Uh-oh, I hear beeping.
Evening, mate.
Evening, how are you doing?
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Judge Vanstone? Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Oh God.
What did she do to me? What did she put inside me, goddammit?
She? Who's she?
Was a woman, a goddamn whore. What has she done?
Well, it looks like she stitched a mobile phone under your guts, fella. And probably put explosives in it. Could be wrong.
How's your head, Detective Marnie? They're coming for you. They know you did it. They know you killed everyone. There's no escape. You're the trapper, Becky.
Why are you doing this? Tell me why. Haven't you fucked with me enough?
Please, Detective Marnie, is so vain. I don't give a goddamn about you. Sorry. If you will notice, there's a small heartbeat tracker on Judge Vanstone's wrist. It is synchronized to a cell phone that I have surgically implanted into his stomach. The phone is just a timer, but every beat of his heart knocks another second off. The faster his heart races, the quicker the clock. Now, would you care to guess what happens when the numbers reach 0?
Big bada boom.
For anyone in, say, 100-foot radius, give or take, which will most likely include all the police who are swarming in to arrest you right now. Sometimes killing is the only option. You can try to run, but I can't promise you I'm not gonna pop that balloon a bit early. And there's enough explosives in there to level the whole floor.
Jesus Christ.
I left your firearm for a reason. Stop the time. Stop the timer.
You can't be serious.
I can be whatever I want. You can be alive or you can be dead.
I'll take the heartbeat monitor off his wrist.
And the clock's ticking.
Unless the heartbeat monitor is physically rigged to the bomb, take it off his wrist. He's supposed to stop his heart. Take the heartbeat monitor off.
Are you gonna get me out of this? What did he say? Could you get me out of this, please?
I'm really sorry about this. Shit.
No, please.
No, I've shot him.
No.
I didn't mean to shoot him. That was silly. Well, no, your DNA and fingerprints there, love. That was clever. I didn't mean to shoot him. That was foolish. I got trigger happy.
It was for the best made, LOL.
Fair point, he did have a thing stitched into his guts. And I just taken the heartbeat tracker off his wrist, if that's how it was connected. She's still a bit woozy from her Mickey Finn.
You have 5 missed calls.
Contacts. Tom Nelson.
Jesus, Becky, where are you?
Oh God, Tom.
We got a tip that you kidnapped Judge Vanstone. Said you were hiding out at the Elliott Hotel. We are outside right now.
I'm at the hotel, but you gotta help me. Please.
Vanstone's. He's dead, and it's all my fault.
Damn it! 2 minutes. Then SWAT's coming in. Go. Now. Now you've fucking done it.
Tom. Thank you.
Ooh. Dimmed off a couple of trophies for that as well.
Hold up!
Holy. You're cutting it close there, Tom.
What the hell? That seemed to jump as well, story-wise, didn't seem to make sense. I'm starting to regret playing chapter 3 now because I'm feeling really tired. I'm going to finish it out there.
Oh, shit.
Of course the police are going to go to your house. Done, Ben. You've gone home.
So how are you enjoying it, mate?
It's good. Yeah, it's nice. It definitely feels like Until Dawn, Heavy Rain, that type of thing. Bit of kind of Walking Dead, Telltale Games style to it. It's nice. I like the ripple effect idea. I'm curious as to how it's going to play out. Shoot him.
Alright, go on. Be a hero. Can't hurt us now. Everybody who hurt us is already dead.
Simon. You've gotten what you want, haven't you?
You don't know what I want.
You want revenge on the people who hurt you. And Johnny? He was never supposed to go down for this. Drop the knife. Just come in. Confess and it will all be over. You've got what you wanted.
No, Detective Marnie. What we wanted was a future. We never had one. And, thanks to you, we never will.
So I've now killed 2 people within a very, very short proximity. Becky told Felicity about her feud with Calvary even. Becky had an alibi for the night that Calvary's murder, yet. Panther agreed to call off the SWAT team so
trigger
Becky could
happy
escape
mate,
better.
remind me not to piss you off, emoji happy tears.
Well, I managed to not shoot the first guy. It just seems to have been towards the end. I've just got it. Let's just kill him. It's a lot easier. Just kill him. To be fair, that first one, I was a little too trigger happy. The second one, I was determined to kill him. But I guess I've missed part of the story then. Is it going to have a conclusion?
No.
Earlier today,
Oh,
Judge
here we are.
William Vanstone was kidnapped from his home and tragically murdered. Detective Marnie escaped the scene and then proceeded to invade the home of Simon Hillary, a forensics medical examiner with the local police. Detective Becky Marnie has been investigating Hillary in connection to the murder of Detective Jack Calvary. Simon Hillary, a forensics medical examiner with the local police department, was being considered a suspect and has now been shot and killed by law enforcement at his residence in the South Bank neighborhood. According to files we've obtained from an anonymous leak within the police force, Detective Marnie was implicated in the notorious 2012 Trapper killings, previously attributed to Jonathan Finn. An investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
Curious as to what he's going to say about this.
This is a dark day for the police force. But I can assure you, we are taking every step, including a rigorous internal investigation, to ensure that this kind of travesty of justice will never happen again.
That's poorly placed subtitles.
Why did you cover for her when you had problems of your own?
Back then, man, I was higher than the ISS. You know what I'm saying?
The, International Space Station.
Can I go now?
Marnie, she's a tough nut to crack, and yes, she's got a lot of baggage, but I should have trusted her. She was right.
And what about the charges against her?
The charges? I think they're bullshit.
Similar ending to Until Dawn as well. It's quite short. Just a bit over an hour and a half. It's not quite 2 hours. Or maybe about 2 hours. Yeah. That probably depends on what routes you take. Maybe if you don't kill people, it maybe lasts a little bit longer. And maybe should have shot the first guy. That would have been quite good. I might do that in my next playthrough.
How interesting is that it made?
It's quite interesting. I'm certainly curious as to see how the ripples kind of work out. I turned off, or didn't have turned on by default, the global statistics. You know, like on Walking Dead, where you get to the end of a chapter and it'll tell you how many people made such and such decisions. That's an option within this. I didn't know until I'd completed the first chapter, so I'd be curious to go back and see what the odds are and what choices other people made. It feels quite branching. It does feel like there's quite a bit of replay value with it. Certainly I made some mistakes. I'm curious if there's a perfect playthrough. There should be, where you manage to get everyone who's involved and put them away rather than shooting them. But we'll see. But yeah, it's not bad. I think, what did I pick it up for? Did I pick it up for a tenner? Was it a tenner on the store?
So is it worth the asking price? Could we play it, or do we have to be in the same room? Asking for a dodgy collie.
I think you have to be in the same room, to be fair. I'm not sure you can share play it. Not definite, you might be able to. But I'm not sure you can. I think it's got to be on the same network. So sadly, no. I'd be curious to see how it plays with a room full of people, because it says you've got to have a majority. You can't have any split votes. And I'm curious as to how the running and jumping over things works with a room full of people. Does everyone have to hit the mark for them to successfully do it? I'm definitely curious as to that. There's also a competitive mode as well, and I've no idea how that would work. So yeah, I'm certainly curious about it. Yeah, I think it's maybe worth having a look around, see if you can find a physical copy, because I think there was a few going around Christmas physically that were quite cheap. I'm not sure what I paid for the digital one. I don't know if I paid a tenner, or if I'm sure it was 15 and I paid a tenner for it, but I can't remember. But it's good. It's quite good. One of my Christmas games played. I definitely want to go back and play it a bit more, but I think just for my stream I thought I'll do a first play and give my impressions of it. And yeah, relatively pleased with it. It's good. I've got a few others I'm wanting to play over the next couple of months before I'm back to work and back to normality. There's certainly a few other games I want to stream. Managed to pick up the Dishonored collection, because that was 25 quid, which I didn't think was bad for the remastered Dishonored.
Yes, it is on sale ATM.
Oh, cool.
Did you get Origins made?
I didn't. I picked up the Thingy Trilogy. I did get some digital credit, and I've also got a voucher, so I may well still get Origins. But I was a bit torn between getting the standard version or the gold edition. So I was like, oh, is it worth me getting the gold edition? Because it comes with the season pass, but is the season pass going to be any good? Is it worth me just getting the vanilla edition? So I was kind of a bit torn. Instead, I ended up getting the Ezio Trilogy. So I've got the Ezio Trilogy to play through. I'm trying to think if I picked anything else up. I think that's it. I don't know if I picked something up from my Vita because it was cheap. No, I don't think I did. I've been looking at a few things from my Vita. But yeah, did you have a good Christmas anyway, mate?
Wonderful, got 60 GameStop voucher.
Nice. So are you saving it, or are you going to blow it all? You're not decided. You're going to save it
all
and get...
All my Assassin's Creed games are on Xbox One.
Are you going to get, are you going to save it till March and pick up Far Cry 5? Or is there some Switch games out before then that you fancy?
Going away with Sandra tomorrow, so I am probably going to blow it. After all, it is me.
Fair point. Whoa, are you going away for the week? Well, not the weekend, because we're midweek, aren't we? You're going away for a few days or long weekend? Right, that's enough of the credits, and that looks very broken. Right, well that was very nice. I am going to call it a night because I'm feeling knackered. But I think I dinged off quite a few trophies on
4
that.
days back on Monday.
Oh, excellent.
I am tempted to buy Skyrim on the Switch, God only knows why.
Oh god, don't, it's broken. Don't buy it on the Switch, it's broken. You have a lovely time away, mate. I'm going to head off to bed. Thank you very much for watching the stream. I'll hopefully catch you for some gaming at some point soon, maybe when you're back, or if you've got some free time whilst you're away. You take care.